Namaskar. We are looking at the Dasbodh, the creation of Samarth Ramdas. Today happens to be Samaj Chautha Sadguru Stavan. Someone asked, what is the need of the Sadguru? So, in one sentence, he said, without Sadguru, you cannot achieve the enlightenment. You cannot become yogi. You cannot become bhakt. Straight away, yes. That is the crux I am telling you. Now, let us see his explanation. How humbly he has given the explanation. You look at it. श्रीराम आता सद्गुरू वर्णवेना जेथे माया स्पर्श सकेना ते स्वरूप मज अज्ञाना काय कळे. I am such an ignorant child that I don't understand how to explain about this Sadguru. Straight away he said. नकळे नकळे नेती नेती ऐसे बोलत असे श्रुती ते तर मज मूर्खाची मती पवाळेल पोटे. I am such an innocent child that even I cannot say neti neti. What Vedas are saying. Naiti naiti means it is not enough. It is not enough. It is beyond that. It is beyond that. Whatever you are explaining about God, it is not enough. And I happen to be the dumbest of the dumbest child. That is what Samarth Ramdas is saying. How can I explain him? Greatest, माझा न कळे हा विचारू दुरुनी माझा नमस्कार गुरुदेवा पहिलं पारू पाहावी मज. I do not understand what Sadguru is, how he is, but I offer my prayers to him, and he is going to take myself beyond this whole material world. He is going to give me salvation, mukti, atmagyan, kaivalya prapti, and all these things. He is going to make me yogi. He is going to make me bhakt forever. Forever is important. होती स्तवनाची दुराशा तुटला मायेचा भरवसा आता असाल तैसे असा सद्गुरू स्वामी. I try to take refuge in words. What words come into this, this is a material worldly thing, and there are many people who do not understand this language and that language. It has limitations. Then so I lost faith in this, that I can make with my knowledge, with my words, make others understand. Hence Sadguru Swami, please, I am taking refuge in you. मायाच्या बळे करी नसतं ऐसे वांछित होते मन माया झाली लज्जा मॅन काय करू. I tried to take refuge in this worldly things, but I have lost faith in that because it cannot explain. नातुडे मुख्य परमात्मा म्हणून करावी लागे प्रतिमा तैसा माया योगे महिमा वर्णिन सद्गुरूचा. बट स्टील इन दिस वर्ल्ड I am going to take refuge in Sadguru, trying to explain it using my own words and whatever the way and whichever a possible way, the best way I can, I am going to explain what Sadguru is. आपल्या भावासारखा मनी देव आठवा धानी तैसा सद्गुरू असतो स्तव आता. So I pray to Sadguru and I shall use the words and try to explain it. Again he's saying the same thing. जय जय जी सद्गुरु राजा विश्वंभरा विश्वबीजा परमपुरुषा मोक्षध्वजा दीनबंधु. Sadguru Raja, Jai Jai. Vishwambhara means it is filled everywhere. It is the Vishwabija. It is the root cause of everything. Paramapurusha Mokshadhvaja Deenabandhu. You are the ultimate realized soul. You are going to offer me, in fact going to make me mukta. You are going to give me moksha, and you are Deenabandhu means you are the only person to whom the poorest of the poor, the humblest of the humble, the person in extreme lowest conditions take refuge in me, you, and I am also taking refuge in you. You are my Sadguru. तुझे येनी अभ्यान करे अन्नावर माया है ओसरे जैसे सूर्य प्रकाश अंधारे पवन जाए. This materialistic world vanishes when I pray to Sadguru, as the sun vanishes the darkness. आदित्य अंधकार निवारे परंतु मागू दे ब्रह्मांड भरे निशी झाल्यानंतर पुन्हा पाळगे. But now he is comparing very many things with the Sadguru. Now he is saying कि if sun is there, then the darkness vanishes. But till sun is there, darkness vanishes. Again when sun goes on this side of the earth, again the darkness comes. So I cannot give the example of the light of sun to the Sadguru. I can compare light of the sun with the Sadguru. Next, तैसा नव्हे स्वामीराव करी जन्मरू तेव्हा समोर अज्ञानाचा ठाव पुसून टाके. Why I cannot compare light with the God? Because when the sun goes on this side, the darkness is there, but Sadguru happens to be 24/7 all the times. Right now there are 24 hours. Maybe after some 500 million or so time, it will be 25 hours a day. Okay, so that is why I'm saying 24/7. God is always there, in fact. तैसा नाही करी जन्ममृत्यूवा समूह अज्ञानाचा ठाव पुसून टाके. वन Sadguru Krupa is there, the ignorance vanishes straight away forever. सुवर्णाचे लोह काही सर्वथा होणार नाही, तैसा सद्गुरू संदेह पडोची नेणे सर्वथा. Once he is saying that the gold is there, so you take a gold plate, dip into water, it will be gold only, it will not be water. Gold is there, you dip anywhere, it is going to remain as a gold only. It will not, once Sadguru makes you pure and purest of the pure, nobody can tarnish that pureness. Your soul becomes pure and you becomes one with the unison with the Sadguru only. That infinite soul, yogi, bhakti, whatever we saw. Because the whole ignorance is vanished, and again you cannot fall into ignorance because it has vanished forever. That is what he is saying. का सरिता गंगेशी मिळाली, मिळणी होता गंगा झाली, मग जरी वेगळी केली तरी होणार नाही सर्वथा. You see, Ganga is flowing like this. You may say Ganges or Ganga, whatever. So Ganga is flowing like this. A small river comes and joins it. But once it joins, after a kilometer later, you cannot separate that water of that river from the Ganga, because the water of Ganga has got mixed with this small river's water. Okay, so there are people fantastic people who say I can separate it. I shall put the plastic water into that, I can separate it. I mean, there are people like this. So I already pray to them that please let us go on our path. Okay, so गंगेशी मला मिळणी होता गंगा झाली, मग जरी वेगळी केली तरी होणार नाही. यू कॅनॉट सेपरेट दॅट वॉटर, गंगा वॉटर, फ्रॉम दॅट वॉटर. परिते सरिता मिळणी मागे वाहा मानिजित जगे, तैसा नवे शिष्य वेगे स्वामीच होय. But I cannot say that Ganga is the best example, because if you take bath in Ganga, you cannot become Ganga. Sadguru, okay, next one. I'm coming to the next part also. परिस आपण ऐसे करीना, एक मिनिट. परिस आपण ऐसे करीना, सुवर्ण लोह पालटेना, उपदेश करी बहुतेजना अंकित सद्गुरूचा. ओके, परी सरिता मिळवणे मागे वाहा मानिजित जगे, तैसा नवे शिष्य वेगे स्वामीच होय. So Ganga cannot make you Ganga, but once you become one with the Sadguru, you can become Swami. Next one is ki Paris means that stone is there, mythical stone, as people say. If it touches to the iron, that iron turns into the gold. But that mythical stone cannot make every particle of that iron or even the gold into that mythical stone, which converts everything into gold. Okay, so we cannot give example of that mythical stone as well, which converts everything into gold, because upadesh kari bahujana ankit sadgurucha. Sadguru can make his shishya unison with himself. शिष्यात गुरुत्व प्राप्त सुवर्ण करता नाही, म्हणून उपमान आहे सद्गुरूशी परिचय. दॅट इज वाय वी कॅनॉट गिव्ह एक्झाम्पल ऑफ दिस वन. उपमे द्यावा सागर तरी तो अत्यंतची क्षार, म्हणून क्षीरसागर तरी तो नासेल कल्पांती. नाव इफ यू गिव्ह एक्झाम्पल ऑफ the oceans, but they are salty. Sadguru is always, mrudu, mava, and they are always sugar, you can say. They are always sweet and good. Athamade Kshirsagar. Kshirsagar means Lord Vishnu is sleeping on the, in fact, not sleeping, into Yoga Nidra. Lord Vishnu is in the Yoga Nidra. He is on the Sheshashayi. Vishnu is there, and that Sheshashayi Bhagavan happens to be on the Kshirsagar. But that Kshirsagar, if you give example of Kshirsagar, that is also going to be vanishing at the time of Kalpanta, when everything is going to end. Kalpanti. उपमेय जरी मेरू तरी तो जड पाषाण कठोर तैसा नव्हे की सद्गुरू कोमळ दिनाचा. If you give example of the hardest stone made, the mountain. Okay. So, but Sadguru is not like, as hard as that stone. He is always compassionate. Okay. Kind-hearted. उपमेय म्हणो गगन तरी गगना परिस्थिती निर्गुण या कारणे दृष्टांत हीन सद्गुरू गगनाचा. Now, if you give example of the sky, but sky is, I cannot see the sky, but I can see the Sadguru. People can find out, the fantastic thing in everything. आता उपमा गभस्ती, उपमा गभस्ती तरी गभस्तीचा प्रकाश किती शास्त्रे मर्यादा बोलती सद्गुरू अमर्यादा. Now if I say Sadguru is like sun, but sun is very small compared to so many stars you might have heard and seen. Shastre Maryada bolti Sadguru Maryada. Even Shastra means all the sciences say that, speaking about that, but Sadguru is not limited, is Amaryad. म्हणून उपमे उडा दिनकर सद्गुरू ज्ञानप्रकाश थोर आता उपमा फणीवर तरी तोही भारवाय. So we cannot compare Sadguru with the sun. If we give example of the Fanivar, means the Sheshanath, over which the Vishnu is taking Yoga Nidra, and it is said that it is taking the weight of the earth. I mean, that scientifically we can think it later. But if you put all your weight on the Sadguru, which is infinite soul, in the infinite universes in fact, how much we are so small that Sadguru doesn't feel our weight as such. आता उपमे दावे जळ तरी ते काळांतरी आटेल सकाळ. Now if we give example of water, but it is going to get end at the end of the world, you can say. Sadguru रूप ते निश्चय जाणार नाही. Sadguru is always there. It will not go anytime, anywhere. It will always be there with you all the times. Sadguru से म्हणा कल्पतरू तरी हा कल्पनेतीत विचारो. If you give, कल्पतरू, चिंतामणी, both I'm going to read. सद्गुरू से म्हणा कल्पतरू तो हा कल्पनेतीत विचारो. कल्पवृक्षाचा अंगीकारो कोण करी. चिंता मात्र नाही म्हणे. कोण पुसे चिंतामणी कामधेनूची दुबणी निक्कामासी न लागती. Now if you give example of kalpataru, that tree which fulfills your wishes, then kalpavruksha, that is chintamani, means that pearl, that stone which fulfills your wishes, that is chintamani. Or kamadhenu, that cow which is fulfilling your wishes. So these three concepts are there: kalpataru, chintamani and kamadhenu. Sadguru makes us nikkam, means he removes all the desires, all the wishes from you and makes you infinite soul. So, because if you try to fulfill your wishes, they are infinite. Your body may perish, but wishes will not perish. So that is why Sadguru makes you nikam, and you become infinite soul. So that's how is the Sadguru blesses you. Sadguru म्हणे लक्ष्मीवंत तरी ते लक्ष्मी नाशिवंत, ज्याचे द्वारी असे तिष्ठतो मोक्ष लक्ष्मी. Now if I call Sadguru as the richest person, but on his door moksha lakshmi means what? A kaivalya, salvation, atmagyan, kaivalya prapti, brahmadnyan and all those things, it is standing at his door. Then why we will go for the Lakshmi, which is going to be perished at the Kalpanta. Kalpanta means end of the world. Worlds, in fact. स्वर्गलोक इंद्र संपत्ती हे कांतरी विटंबती सद्गुरु कृपेची प्राप्ती कांतरी चळेना. Even if you become the king of the kings, even the king of the devas, Indra, as he says, but at Kalpante that is also going to be vanished, or going to be everything gets merged into Hiranyagarbha, as I said. So, but Sadguru Krupechi Prapti Kantari Chalena. But his blessings, Sadguru's blessings will not end even after the Kalpanta. It will be there forever, everywhere. हरिहर ब्रह्मादिक नाश पावती सगळे का सर्वदा अविनाश एक सद्गुरु पद. That Sadguru, which is not going to be in, even after Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and all these entities or all these Shaktis are going to get vanish at the Kalpanta. But Sadguru and his Krupa, his Pad, his blessings remain forever. तयासी उपमा काय द्यावी नाशिवंत सृष्टी आगवी पंचभूतिक उठाठवी न चले जेथे. This world, materialistic world, happens to be Panchabhut, Panchamahabhut, Prithvi, Aap, Tej, Vayu, Akash. It gets churned into all these things, and these are placed into everywhere, in every energy, in all these places, whatever you can see. So all this world, matter, energy is going to die. So I cannot give example of these dying things with the Sadguru, which happens to be immortal energy, Shakti, whatever, power, whatever you may say. म्हणून सद्गुरू वर्णना हेची माझी वर्णना. That is why I claim here that I cannot explain Sadguru, and that is the only his explanation. अंतरस्थितीची या खुणा अंतरिष्ट जाणती. Only those people who will realize all these things will realize these things. That is what he is saying. इति श्री दासबोधे गुरुशिष्य संवादे सद्गुरु स्तवन नाम समास चौथा. So this happens to be Guru Shishya Samvad, means disciple and Sadguru discussions. Samas Chauta means 4th chapter from the first 10 chapters of the Dasbodh. Sadguru Samvad Nama Samas Chauta. Okay? So, thank you very much. Take care.